Let's go. Let's go. Higher and higher. You they feel me with holy fire. Everybody sing along. Higher.
Hello and welcome back to Common Sense for Relationships. I hope you are excited about today's show as much as I am. We are going to have a blast, as in a blast. In fact, by
What?
the time I finish introducing everybody on the show today, you'll see what I'm talking
I'm
about.
coming. Why is your energy like this?
Wait. So first of all, my name is Anietie Bature.
Okay.
And I am married to this man sitting beside me.
I'm the one, the one husband, married to the wife that is female. Yes, and we are glad to be on the show today. And
Yeah.
but I'm trying to find out why her energy is like this. Is it the topic or is it the top of the week?
All right, now I'm not sure
Okay, now you're not trying to drop the energy. Be calming down now. Raise it
Okay,
back
so
up.
you prefer the way
I
it was?
prefer the one before.
Okay, all right. So let's continue from where we stopped, guys. Wherever you're joining us from, please let us know. Just type in the comment section. And if you're a first timer, just type there
Hashtag.
#first timer. I will give you a warm CSFR
Welcome.
welcome.
And
Yes.
while we are at it, please, it's a good time to begin to share. Share it to your friend, share it to your neighbor, share it to your enemy. Because your enemy today may be your friend tomorrow, especially if you give him some common sense that will make his life better. I hope you are getting the way I am flowing today.
And you never know, your enemy turned friend may be the one to connect you to that special someone who
Or-
becomes your life partner.
Or your enemy may even become the life partner that we have been looking
And that
for.
one will turn to Nollywood now.
But it's the same thing that happened to us now. You didn't like me before now.
You were not my enemy.
But I was not your friend either.
Well,
Uh-huh.
let's leave that discussion for another day.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So yes, back to welcoming you guys. Debbie, I know you're there. It's great to have you on the show with us. Thanks for always coming on board so early. And now I will introduce the rest of the crew. Guys, we're not alone today. We have the full house.
A full
as
house.
full
Complete combo.
house.
Complete
Yes.
combo.
So let's go right over and welcome our special guests for today, starting with the ladies. Yoma.
Yo, man.
Hi. I'm actually really excited about the conversation today. I think I really want to hear what a lot of people will say. I already have an idea what some people will be saying. Anyways, welcome to the show. My name is Yoma Ogidiama, CEO, Crystals and Stones Interior Design. I am a mother of many. I've explained that before. If you do not know, go back to the shows before to catch up. I'm a wife to be of one.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's your finest, beardless, single man. Yes, before they use it against me, let me say it.
Yes.
I ain't got beards, but I'm still fine.
Yes.
Yeah. My name is Kingsley, Toby, KJ. I go by a lot of names. Anyways, I'm really excited to be here, and today's topic is going to make me say a lot of things. So sit back. Do not touch that dial. Anyways, I'm a human resource consultant. I am a musician, a digital marketer as well. I do a lot of things. As long as you're in Lagos, you have to put your hand into different legal
Audio, okay.
Isaisa or the map. Over to you.
I'm back. And I'm sure you guys missed me. It's obvious you guys missed me. My name is Victoria Michael. I'm a chef. I love that part about me. Yes, because I love food. It's even obvious.
It's my love language.
What are you saying?
What are
Say
you
it with your full
saying?
chest.
Say it with your food chest.
I've said it now.
Okay.
Food.
I'm a chef and also an agriculturist. That part of me, I'm still trying to figure it out. But then today's topic, there's going to be a lot of dragging, and I disagree, I agree with you. So sit back, don't touch that dial.
Hello, everybody.
Uche, come
The
on.
way
man.
everyone has just been saying this topic, it they make my mind escape somehow. But good evening, my name is Uche, and it's a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, a husband. He's a husband.
I'm a husband that is
Put that one
done
now.
married.
A husband.
I'm a husband
Female
of
wife.
one,
A father.
father of two.
Should we do the
and,
introduction for you?
He's not beardless.
KJ, I'm not beardless actually. Yeah, as you can
Nice
see.
one, nice
I'm
one, nice
not
one.
sister Uche, I am brother Uche.
Nice one. Nice one. Nice one.
All right. So, in case you are wondering, yes, it's time for us to let you know what the topic for today is. And without much ado, I'll just go straight to it. It is Black Men Don't Cheat. Is that even a thing, or is that as in what is that? Because if I'm supposed to look at our side of the world where we have a lot of black men, we're hearing stories left, right, and center. So where did this even come from? And so anyway, the floor is open, guys. Let's talk about this. Is it really true that black men don't cheat? What's this all about?
Black men actually don't cheat.
They run around.
Yes.
They run around.
No, wait. Black men actually, let's be serious here.
Yeah.
Black men don't cheat. I believe it.
Okay.
But before I say my own belief, before I say what I think or my opinion about it, let me ask. PK, do you think black men cheat?
This is direct assault. You're just coming at me.
Straight up.
What do I think about black men don't cheat? Well, my view may not echo with a lot of people,
Please support
But-
me on this one, please.
but black men don't cheat.
Thank you. Black men
The
don't
way
cheat.
my wife looked at me, wait, I'm coming. I've said it. You see that I was looking straight at you. I didn't look to the side, to the left, or to the right. I say black men don't cheat. When we come around, I will give you my reasons. And then you guys will ask me, you will answer me whether it is a valid reason or whether it is just a sentimental occurrence.
Okay, so let me go to the next person.
Okay.
Okay, we've asked a guy. Let me ask the lady next to me. Fair agriculturists. Do black men cheat?
They don't cheat. They run around.
What does that mean? What does that mean? They run around.
They run around. They don't cheat.
We don't cheat.
They try options.
Option.
And they have backup plans. So is that cheating?
Okay, wait. We'll come back to that. Yoma, you seem to be very calm about this. It's like you want to hear
She's
things.
a calm lady.
You know
Today
what?
she just wants to
I
listen.
really want to because I used to think that black men cheat. So I'm hearing that they don't cheat.
It's
so I'm
shocking.
like, okay. No, I'm not shocked though. I'm just saying interesting. We learn to
every
relearn.
day.
Yes.
So I'm open to relearning or unlearning to because I thought I'll be very glad to be convinced
That
that
they
black,
don't
men don't cheat because I don't want them to cheat. So
Okay. So,
Say no, she doesn't
Uche.
want them to cheat.
do black men cheat?
So this is what I'm going to say, okay? Black men don't cheat according to the topic, right? But however, how many of Nigerian musicians actually have children by one woman?
Oh.
Are they all blacks? Are they white? Okay, maybe our celebrities are actually female.
White.
Either white
White.
or they are females. I mean, females and females they marry.
They're
Because
black.
if they are black guys,
They're
and
white.
we
They are
can
black
take
women.
we can literally take the statistics and you come back to know where my opinion lies. I mean, among your top 5 musicians in the secular world, how many of them have children by just one woman?
Okay, wait.
So,
But then,
that
here's
gives
where
you-
I'm coming from when I say, let me try and defend myself. Then, PK will tell us why he thinks black men do not cheat. Okay? Historically and culturally, it is almost impossible for a black man to cheat.
It's getting interesting.
And here's why I'm saying that. You must calm down. Now, historically, there is really nothing as cheating because a black man historically was meant to be polygamous.
KJ,
Wait.
Let me ask before you continue. cheating. We are talking cheating.
What's
KJ,
cheating?
What's cheating?
Thank you,
What's
darling.
cheating?
What's cheating?
Okay, it's actually important so
Cheating?
that we don't end
Yeah.
up
Okay, well, everybody
describing
all have
polygamy.
Yes,
It can
thinking
mean
it
a
is
lot.
cheating.
we are now
Wait,
Yeah.
describing polygamy
See,
instead of
cheating can mean different things to different people.
Okay.
I don't think there is a general definition to cheating, right?
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So what
Yes.
does it mean to you?
What it means to me is that when you emotionally, when you break the agreement between you and your partner emotionally, when you emotionally break the agreement, however you want to coin that,
So
that's
if
what
I don't
Only
if I don't break their
emotionally.
their agreement
if you don't
emotionally,
if you don't break
hold
the
on
agreement,
now. Emotionally, right? So physically, I can actually
can actually
sleep
do
with someone.
anything.
I mean, emotionally, I'm not
wait,
connected. to
wait,
them.
no, wait.
I'm thinking of chat right now. I'm
Yes,
thinking
actually,
chat
let me
should
help
come
you
in
guys
here.
out.
Yeah.
So,
Please, because it's about to confuse our
We are-
definition of
okay.
cheating.
Yes. So,
Like I
so
said,
let's you people should leave KJ alone. All right. So I would like to do like just read this definition here and let's see what cheating really is before people crucify KJ. All right. Cheating in relationships is also called infidelity or unfaithfulness, right? And it's when one partner breaks the agreed upon rules of emotional or sexual exclusivity in that relationship.
Okay.
God bless
Okay,
you.
so-
Have I been
Wait,
justified?
now,
Wait,
Sexual
wait,
case.
wait.
Sexual
now, guys. I
act.
never
There's sex-
finished.
okay, wait
Calm
first.
Wait
down.
now.
Okay.
Because I'm about to land my own.
It's usually a betrayal of trust.
Bakam.
And what counts as cheating can vary depending on the couple's boundaries. Okay? So now these are the common
KJ, why are you
forms.
saying Pakam?
Because it almost agrees with what I was saying.
It doesn't agree with what
How?
you're saying.
I do not think it
Wait,
agrees.
wait,
agree with
wait,
what
wait,
you're
wait.
It does.
There's an agreement in that definition,
There's
right?
a
Yes.
word exclusivity.
There's
There's
an agreement.
emotional too.
There's
Emotional.
emotionally in
There
that
is
in that
sexual.
definition, right? What did I say?
So, KJ, let me ask you a question. Have you heard of all these married women that go to hotels to catch their husband? Why are they catching them if
Because-
they have agreed?
Because they never agreed for him to do what he's doing.
So it's cheating.
That's what I'm saying. Now we're saying
So
the same
black
thing.
men cheat.
No.
wait.
No.
Yes,
Excuse me.
they do.
Let me give my
Hey,
point.
Yoma just
They
boxed you.
do.
That's
Okay.
actually a checkmate.
That-
We agreed that some
Like-
women catch their husbands in hotel, and you also said the reason is
The reason is
because
because-
that they've broken what they did not agree to or what they agreed
That's
to.
cheating.
That means there's actually what the scenario she painted is actually not existing in her mind.
So the caveat I brought to my own definition was historically. With historically, you can't catch me.
KJ.
Wait,
KJ, I
wait.
think-
Now let me say.
Let's
okay.
land.
Historically, African men, Nigerian men were known to be polygamists. Do you understand? What that means is I can marry as many wives as I want.
So
That's marriage.
KJ, they
Marriage
will not
is
say
different.
the topic doesn't say historically. The topic said, "Do black men cheat?"
Excuse
Then
me,
you have
excuse
to
me.
now ask the question:
And-
where is
And we are not in history.
where is that
we are
phrase
in
coming
today.
from?
And in
KJ.
what
today.
inspires that phrase?
In
What
today.
inspires it?
KJ.
In today. Where
So
presently
I
where
think
we
there's
are.
something we need to clear from now so that we are
So
not
we need-
having this. Sorry. One thing I think we need to clear is this. Even in polygamy, there could be cheating.
Could be
Yes,
cheating.
Yes.
If I am
Yes.
married to 3 women and I feel like bringing in a 4th woman and I sit my women down and I
And-
say, so are you trying to say even in your history that men have always slept with just the women they
That
are
they
married
marry-
to?
Okay,
Yes.
let me bring
Because
my
even
no, let me bring my
historically
context.
from Bible
So the
days,
ones that
Wait,
were
let-
not-
wait.
Solomon had wives and
and
concubines.
concubines.
Wait, excuse
They did
me.
not suddenly make
Ex-
them.
Excuse me.
All right,
Now
sir.
we
Yes,
have
sir.
to check
Yes, sir.
whether
I think
Solomon
my-
was a black man.
Solomon was even a black man.
Yes. Now my point of view is if I take it from where you guys stopped, and we take it from Solomon, for example, right, to say his context paints a picture for me that can categorically say that black men don't cheat. Why? For example, culture, tradition, right? There's a tradition that allows a black man to have 3 or more wives. Within the context of that tradition, if he keeps to 3 wives and he gets a 4th wife, within the context of that tradition, he's not cheating.
Yes.
If you come to him and you say you caught him with a side chick in the hotel, and he tells you this side chick is the Wife number 5.
My concubine.
My concubine. You can't say he's cheating. Honestly.
PK, even
Now,
when he has not married, because wives are not things you buy and hide under your bed.
No, but what
Nobody
we forget,
marries alone.
What we forget is that traditionally, the way we marry today is not the way we used to marry back then. Traditionally, I can come to your house and I see a fair maiden and I will drop a cola and something on on the doorstep. I don't pick the wife. Do you understand? So anything.
But even in that situation,
own
it is not accepted as your wife because there's something called betrothing, right?
Betrothal.
Yeah, betrothal. Even back then, when you're betrothed to someone or when a lady is betrothed to you, it doesn't count as marriage until you've done the formalizing.
Yes.
There's still a traditional, formal way, acceptable way of actually getting married.
But
So
for me,
your
I don't
wife
wanna
number
even-
5 cannot catch you knowing she was the
stay
last.
here for so long.
Okay.
Why? Because I think that we lie to ourselves when we don't acknowledge that we are not in those days, that we have evolved.
Does
This
evolve-
I think that we
evolution,
lie
this
to
evolution you are
ourselves.
talking about is
I think
happening.
that we're deceiving ourselves. That's honest
This
what I think.
evolution is happening in Lagos. Okay, have you been to my village? This evolution
I'm talking
about.
PK. I'm talking about Lagos people. I'm talking. I'm
But
saying that
we're not
Lagos men
talking- we're not
cheat.
talking to only Lagos people now.
Okay, the one I'm saying is Lagos men that they cheat, and they're black. Or Lagos men, are they women? Or like
white.
are they white? So Lagos men cheats. That's my own.
That's where you take
Okay,
your
so
thoughts from.
you've brought your own context to
Yes,
Lagos
yes.
men.
Because they are black.
They are black.
Okay,
So
no,
that's a
but-
sample.
they are
She has
men.
chosen her sample.
sample.
Okay,
Yes.
now we are talking about the past historically, and we're in 2025.
Okay.
Let's talk about 2025.
All right, and context for 2025. I think this is where I'll complete the definition, right?
Okay.
Common forms of cheating, because this is very in alignment with 2025.
Okay.
Number 1, physical cheating,
Okay.
right? So this is where you kiss, you touch, you have sex with someone outside the relationship.
Outside
Number 2,
relationship.
emotional cheating.
Okay.
This is when you form a deep emotional bond with someone else, especially when it's hidden or prioritized over your partner. Number 3, very 2025, online or digital cheating.
Okay. Okay.
So when you're sexting, you're doing flirty DMs or romantic chats that go beyond friendship, even without physical contact. Then there's one they call micro cheating. Who has heard this one before?
Micro.
Micro.
I'm hearing
Micro
it for the
cheating,
first time.
small actions like hiding your messages, flirting
Disappearing messages.
harmlessly, or keeping secret friendships seen as warning signs or boundary pushing.
You don't
Okay,
even
so-
know you're
so-
cheating.
Come on, it be like say all of us
You
na
don't even
cheat.
know you're cheating.
So
You don't even know you're cheating.
see
How do you cheat without knowing you are cheating?
no, but you
I
see,
don't think
you see-
everybody does that. Too.
No, but I
don't
think I
think
want
so.
to bring a context here from
Alright,
this
sir.
definition.
Yeah.
The context I want to bring, Babi,
Yeah.
is the fact from this definition shows something that the basis upon which we define cheating is to the degree which we feel hurt by the actions of someone that we love or we are in a relationship with. Now, that degree is relative to the
Thank
people
you.
in the relationship.
Involved.
Now, the context from this definition, if I were to say that black men don't cheat, I would be justified from this definition. You know why?
Why?
Because a lot of the relationships that black men have with women are not defined. So if those relationships are not defined, you cannot actually, for example, how many people go into a relationship these days, this day, in 2025, and say, I want to be exclusively in a relationship with you? That we are defining this relationship, and you say, I want to go out with you, and I want you to be the only one for whom I have eyes. The only one for whom I'm coming.
He's actually making a very
Yes.
valid point.
So, because a number of the relationships that we have today, because Vicky said, let's look at 2025. A number of the relationships that we have in 2025 are not defined. And then you cannot clearly hold a brother to say we are in this together.
How about the ones that are defined?
These
Those ones are
days,
cheating,
How
we
do
right?
you
have
define
more,
them?
we have more defined.
How,
they're the
how
ones
do
that
they
are-
define
Okay,
it?
I know
These
people
days.
who are in defined relationships.
How do they define
I know
it?
Wait,
people
now, let's
who
hear.
have been with people, right? They have. I like love, so let me paint the story. So they meet this guy in the supermarket, and the guy is wearing this lovely T-shirt and some shorts, and she's
Looks
Hot
putting
legs.
hot.
she's putting on some yellow shirts and a black tank top, and she's looking hot.
See Nollywood.
And then the guy looks at her, her friend is there, and her friend is like, hey, he's looking at her. And then eventually she gives the guy, like
Green
the
light.
nod, like, yeah, you can talk to me. And then he gets her number, and then they start chatting on the phone. And then one day he's like, oh, can I take you out on a date? And they go out on a date. And then they start going out, hanging out, they're meeting each other's friends. And then one day he comes to the house and he says, I want to talk to you. And she steps out by the curb and he's like, will you be my girlfriend? That's defined. Let me stop here.
So if you stop there, how many relationships in 2025? Because I talk to a
Okay,
lot.
I agree
I talk
with
to a lot
you.
of you young people. I talk
No,
to a lot.
I agree with you
They-
that a lot of relationships are not defined. But I'm saying
But
for the
do we even
ones-
call that one you
for the
just
ones
painted a
that are
defined relationship?
defined.
That I'm asking you to be my girlfriend does not mean I'm promising you exclusivity.
No, that's a defined relationship. Will you be my girlfriend? Yes.
It's not
That is
defined.
It's not.
You have
Okay, wait.
defined that she's your girlfriend
Yeah.
and you are her boyfriend.
Yes,
that's a
that we are
defined.
dating.
That we are
That's
dating, but it does.
That's what is
let me help
defined.
you.
Definition
Let me help
goes
you.
beyond
Definition.
that, actually.
You are my boyfriend. I am your girlfriend.
No,
That's
no,
a
no, no,
definition.
that's on the
Let me
that's
help
just-
her.
that's
Let
just
me
title,
help her.
that's
Let me
name.
help her.
Help
Let
me,
me
yes.
help her.
So what's
If-
definition? Please,
wait,
sorry. Before you help me, I need this guy.
She wants to
KJ
know.
will define.
What's the definition?
KJ will define. KJ will define.
I want KJ to tell me what is the definition of relationship.
What you want to hear from me is exactly what Uche have just said.
What did you say?
Am I promising exclusivity? I'll be
KJ,
Exclusivity.
question I asked you.
Am
I did not ask
Okay,
you if they are promising.
can I define
No,
it?
no,
Wait.
KJ should tell me.
Now,
KJ, you tell them
KJ
what a
should
defined
tell me
relationship
what a
should look
defined
like.
relationship. What does it mean to define a relationship?
what it means
And I
to
need to hear what you want to
what
say
it
as well.
means to define a relationship is for the both of you to sit down together and say what the both of you expect.
Ooh,
From each
expectations.
other.
Expectations.
In your
Thank you.
relationship.
Thank you, KJ. Thank you,
Wait,
KJ.
what you said.
So you're just adding to my story.
What you said.
No,
want us to sleep
no,
here?
he's not adding
What
actually.
you said is fulfilling a
No,
fantasy.
I
The
was not
fantasy
saying-
of the guy coming.
I agree with KJ.
Okay,
at this point.
wait.
Okay.
I'm here for you. Sweetheart, I'm
The
coming.
story actually.
Okay, fine.
Yoma.
Wait.
Under the
I have
fantasy.
not finished the story.
Wahala.
I have
Days
not
of
finished.
fire.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
So he now says, "Will you be my girlfriend?" And she's like, "Yes, I'll be your girlfriend."
Does that guarantee you won't
Wait.
cheat
Okay. I'm giving you a defined relationship.
Okay.
You can't bully me on this one. Then they now say, "Okay,
Oh my
let us
goodness.
sit down and talk about our expectations." They now start talking about expectations.
An agreement is
Every
now
day
made.
they are talking about expectations. There are relationships like that.
No.
That is what I'm saying.
Those relationships are like 2 in 10.
They are 2 in 10, no?
Like 2
Yes,
in 10.
and I'm saying
Because-
that. So,
Or 2 in
PK,
100
what I'm
self.
saying, sweetheart, I need to hear what you were saying. But PK, what I'm saying is that those relationships, they can cheat. So there are relationships, the 2 in 10, those two. Some of them have cheated. So black men cheat.
So wait.
KJ, let's hear from her so that we
But I
can.
need to
now-
hear what you have to say.
I want to help Yoma because it seems you people are really going. It's not defined. It's not defined.
I'm waiting for you.
Now, if we really want to look at studies when it comes to this cheating, married men, is marriage not defined? It is. That's cheating. Like,
Sorry,
is
sorry.
that not defined?
Wait, okay. That is defined, the concept of the both of them or the marriage thing is defined by law and by religion.
Okay.
All right? Now remember, there is the point of relativity in all of this. So it can be legally defined. It can be religiously defined even. But the two people involved decide to have a defined open relationship?
Open relationship.
Cheating is
about-
different.
No, no, we are talking about
KJ,
open
we're not
relationship.
talking
So
about cheating.
I
It's
think
actually
I think we
different
I think
from
I think we need to
relationship.
move on from this aspect.
KJ,
We need to move on from this.
Just
KJ,
Wait,
where I agree
is
with
actually
KJ,
different
where I
from
agree
let
with
me-
KJ is the defining is that part that you say. Just that just me asking you out.
I'm not finished the
Does it,
story
hold
now.
on,
I'll
hold
tell
on,
you up to
hold
when
on,
they
hold
enter
on,
the
hold
bedroom.
on. Let me land. Just me asking you out to be my girlfriend doesn't mean we've defined the
Absolutely.
relationship.
Sorry, I want.
However,
Absolutely.
remember I am on the side that black men cheat.
Okay.
Because in the moment, how do you even say you're married? Is it an exchange of vows? That is definition enough.
Yes,
And
yes.
it works. And if we can find 1, 2, 3, 4 men or 1 in 5 men that actually go through that, I promise to be this, to make you love and this.
Yeah.
And we, at the end of the day, we can catch 1 out of 5
Taking
who
all
cheats.
others.
Then we can say that black men cheat.
Let me even tell you, I was talking
Ned-
to my
Ned-
flatmate yesterday, right?
It's a question.
Ned Nwoko,
Is he cheating?
Ned Nwoko told you that he married his wife a virgin.
Well,
So
how
we
he
can't
married his
use
wife?
it.
He's
No, in
married.
that case,
How
he's
he
a
married his wife?
polygamist.
It's a
He never
polygamist.
had
is
sex with any
different.
woman outside of
Polygamy
before
is
marrying
actually
them.
different
He
from
married his
cheating.
wife a virgin, meaning he
He's
was
a
not cheating
polygamist.
with her.
He wasn't
He's a polygamist. It's a
polygamist.
different thing from cheating. If
So,
Ned should have sex with
if
someone
Ned-
like Chika Ike, as
If Ned goes out
some
now
people
to
are
pick-
alleged,
As
if
it was
Ned-
rumored.
that can now be cheating, even though he's a polygamist.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, when we are
Let's
coming-
move on. I
No,
think
wait.
we can move on from this actually because we know what cheating is and we know
know,
what polygamy
yes.
is. Whether we are
even know what
historically
open
speaking about
relationship
it
is.
or we
Let it
are
go, let it go.
whatever context we place it, we can
over
differentiate
for you.
between
It's over.
polygamy and cheating.
over.
Yes.
Well, from my own point of view, where I'm navigating this is the fact that a lot of the innuendos that surround modern relationships open the window for variability. It means because of a lot of these things, it opens the window for variability. So it becomes difficult to say this is, for example, back in the day, if I go and ask my wife out and say, I would like us to go together, I would like us to go out, I would like to go out with you. The assumption is that we are exclusive back in the day. Today, that assumption is not the same, which is the point I'm trying to make. Now, saying that black men don't cheat is that if we are going to define cheating, we have to do it within context, within boundaries, and then we must be willing to stare the truth in the face and say, this is what needs to be done in order for it to be called cheating. We need to define those boundaries. And if we're going to define those boundaries, it means that we cannot be doing buffet relationships where we pick and choose what is accepted in the relationship and what is not accepted. I always make this example. If we are doing boyfriend, girlfriend, we have not married, I have not put a ring on it, and I see another girlfriend to whom I am friendly,
To whom I am well pleased.
to whom I'm well pleased.
God bless
Thank
you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
I see another to whom I'm well pleased. Will you call it
Cheating.
because I am interested in it? I've not put a ring on it.
Thank you.
Do you understand? So, and this is the variability that I'm talking about. And I'm not in any way promoting promiscuity. No, I'm not doing that.
Mama needed to hear that.
I'm not in any way promoting that. But I'm saying that if we are going to look at cheating, then we need to pay attention to the details of modern relationships and say, these relationships, we need to put boundaries and say, this is how relationships should be done. Then anything outside of this, we can classify it as cheating. But if we are not willing to put boundaries, if we're not willing to put definition around it, then it can be left open and say it's not cheating, because all of relationships must exist within defined set of rules.
Thank you, sir.
Anyway, if I want to pick up from where you just left off, my darling,
God bless you.
I'll just say that one of the things that you realize from this whole discussion, right, including the definition of cheating, is that there's the element of secrecy right? So even when you feel like I've not put a ring on it or it's not defined or whatever, people tend to hide that other engagement that is going on because they know that if this person finds out, there will be trouble. Okay. Now, when it comes to human relations, I just love the what they call it, the great commandment or the greatest commandment, right? The first one, love the Lord your God with all your heart. Second one, love your neighbor as yourself. Okay, right? So because when you bring
Hallelujah.
that, see, you can use that scripture to solve every problem in
You
this
might be
life
coming down.
that has to do with human beings. Because when you just put yourself in the shoes of the other person and say, how would I like to be treated if I was in this person's shoes? It will just guide you as to what is right and what is not right. So, if you were the other person, would you be happy with this person who gave you the impression that there's something special here, it's the two of us? Would you be happy if that person went ahead to engage with somebody else and also give the other person the same impression? Would you be excited to walk into maybe a restaurant, you just want to buy food and maybe take it home to this or take to your friend's house that you're thinking, oh, it's just the two of us, only to get in there and find out that the guy is actually having lunch already with somebody else? Just think about all of the betrayal we've talked about, the trust issues. Think about the I'm hiding to send text messages, and then the person eventually discovers it and feels like, oh, you mean I wasn't enough? You still needed to go and do something outside. So bottom line, while we are talking about do black men cheat, do black men not cheat, think about this basic foundational guiding principle. Do unto others what you have them to do to you. Love your neighbor as yourself. Don't go and be treating people as if they do not matter, their emotions don't count, their views. Do you understand? Because really, you're dealing with a human being.
I
And
hear you.
sometimes when you forget the fact that you're dealing with a human being, you behave anyhow, and then one day you move on and you leave yet another broken person in your trail. Yeah. I'll stop there.
Drops mic.
Okay, who wants to
with,
pick up?
with all of this, black men cheat, black men don't cheat. But me, I say they cheat.
That's you, Sha.
You.
Okay, so
It's
let
not
me
just
see. Who
me.
taught them to cheat? Let's see.
I was about asking
You
that.
mean are they
because
taught or is it
are
natural?
they
Right?
taught?
So you're saying it's natural.
Wait.
That's another angle we are going to.
Wait,
No, it can't be
KJ,
natural.
I want to ask you.
Why you people attacking?
Are you saying
I
KJ is
want-
cheating?
I want to
Wait,
ask
are you saying KJ
No,
is
he
cheating?
said
Be
he
direct.
does, that he
He
believes
said
black
he
men
believes
don't
black
cheat.
men
So
don't
yes.
Okay.
So KJ, I want to ask, are they taught how to cheat? But some of them will say, oh, okay, you said black men don't cheat. Okay, let me
I should
rephrase.
be the one you'll be asking that question.
Let me let me rephrase the question. You said black men don't cheat. Did they
Because I
did
can
they-
never arrange the
Did
question.
they learn did they learn the loyalty or they just learn not to get caught?
Try.
Do they learn what?
Loyalty. Or
Or
they
do they
just
learn-
learn not to get caught.
Man, it's the
They
players. KJ is players playbook. Oh.
Man, that one's hard, though.
Brotherhood.
Do they learn to be loyal?
Loyal, because you say they don't cheat. So do they learn to be loyal or they don't just get
So
caught?
don't
So
they
what-
learn not to
Okay.
get caught.
So
KJ, you can quote the.
If you're on the
you
hot
can
seat,
quote bro code.
I
Oh.
can
Bro
share,
code.
I can share a story while you try to put your words together.
Yes.
okay,
yes.
share story,
help
share
you.
story.
So this is a real life story, okay? My friend, one of my closest friends actually till now, he shared with me because dude can do. He can cheat. Don't worry, I'm not calling names. So when I asked him, like back then, like many years back, I'm like, bro, what's up now? Just stick to, okay, have 3 and stick to them. Like 3 girlfriends. Let's know it is these 3. You understand? And he shared a story with me of how in primary school he fell in love with or had a crush on this girl. And the friend ended up going out with the girl, or the girl ended up liking his friend.
Eat your breakfast.
And went from primary school. And when he went home that day, he was all sad and everything. And the mom asked, like, what happened? And he shared what happened with the mom. And the mom told him something, that there are many goldfishes in the river.
Did chop
That if they've
breakfast.
taken the one he has crushed, that he should look for another person, and that's stuck in his head. That's how he learned not to be committed. That's where he learned not to be exclusive. And well, I don't want to be too direct, but okay, he's already direct. There's literally just one person that told me that story, but I think it's actually a problem that's lingered for a very long time. Maybe
Trauma.
it's still lingering.
Trauma.
It's trauma.
It's trauma.
Yes. So are they taught? I think in this case now it's safe to say
Or
that they are not taught loyalty. They are simply taught
they just
do
learn not to get caught.
In most cases, not all cases
So-
now, because I'm a
so
black
I
man.
think
I think that's beyond. I think trauma is part of it, but I think that is beyond trauma. When KJ was talking about culture, I think that it's also culture.
Yeah.
You know, there's a phrase I heard. They said tradition is what's this phrase when somebody is influencing you from old people? Something from old people. It's
Handed down.
yeah, it's something
Past.
that's handed down but in a negative way.
Inheritance. Okay, no.
Yeah, so it's like they said tradition is oh my goodness, why can I not remember that
No
phrase?
indoctrination, right?
It's you know when you have a friend that impacts you negatively, but this time around is from old
Corrupts.
people.
I
So
don't know.
it's really a way of life or a system that people have accepted because they feel it was done before, and because they did it before, it's okay because it's tradition. So it's all right. So I think that there is that mindset that it's okay. I still believe that men still think
It's okay.
it is okay.
So are you saying?
As long
wait,
as you
hold
don't
on,
get caught.
hold on. Are you
As
saying?
long
as
Are
they
you
don't
saying?
get caught.
So
Are
there
you
is a
saying that
difference
men?
between
Are you saying that
cheating
men
as a
are?
man and cheating as a woman.
I'm trying to say. Are you saying that men are raised to suppress their emotions, not process their emotions? Is that what you're
Sorry,
saying?
No, I'm saying that men have been somewhat raised to believe that
They are
they
polygamous.
are
in
polygamous
nature.
in nature.
Sorry.
That
Yes, I would agree with you on that because when we talk about loyalty, right? Historically, yes, the concept of loyalty, the way our forefathers saw it, it's not something where I am loyal to one particular woman. Do you understand? Let me paint an instance. I'm a guy, I have friends. I have Uche, I have Vincent, I have this. I am loyal to these people.
The bro
Right?
code.
Bro code. So our forefathers then didn't really see it as the way we see loyalty now as, ride or die to this one person, this particular person, it's just you and this person. It wasn't seen as that. Okay? Loyalty was in this context, marriage and all of that. I'm loyal to all my wives.
And I agree with you that it won't
yeah.
be cheating if you're
Yeah,
sticking
not
to all
cheating.
your
All
wives.
your wives, yes,
It's
yes,
But by the
yes.
time you
cheating.
go
But
to
by
a
the time you
sixth
go to a
person,
sixth-
So
that
you
is not
see-
your
you
wife,
see, Uche,
that
let
you
me
not
be-
pay the
Uche,
dowry
let me-
for.
Yes, so
It becomes
It's very
cheating.
not
yes,
cheating
no, I will agree.
anymore.
Uche, let me be very honest with you
Yeah.
here. By the time you are having 6 wives, it's hard
It's hard
to
to-
be loyal at all.
What you are still
So
going
the
to you are
problem-
still going to
the
What's
what's
the
the
definition?
definition of loyalty? Of sticking to one person.
No,
and
I'm not defining loyalty. I'm saying that the minute there is room for more, it's hard to
An
control your
undertone
appetite.
of loyalty, actually. It
Do
has
you
an
understand what
undertone
I'm
of
saying?
loyalty.
Yeah.
It's hard
actually.
to control your appetite.
Or
Yes, you're
undertone of
calling them
disloyalty, I
wives,
beg your
so,
pardon.
but there are 6. So when you see it, but
There's
if it's
a
one,
probability that another
it's
one
easy
will
if
come.
it's
Are
one.
they
you
even
know.
happy?
Do you understand? There's a probability and then
another one
there's
is
a probability
coming.
that
Yeah.
there's
so,
a probability that you will step out of the bounds at some point.
Yeah. So something
It's
that is
easier if it's
interesting.
one.
Something that is interesting from what KJ was saying on this whole loyalty stuff, and this is where history is important because it's a reference point, right? And when you look at history, okay, you say, okay, men typically had many wives in some cultures, right? And a lot of times it was because he had the farm, he had the resources, he needed the women to come and bear the children who will work in the farm and continue to grow the business. So there was some kind of partnership, right? And a lot of times the women were not trained, education and all of that wasn't happening. So part of the loyalty was I will provide a roof over your head.
Okay.
I will care for the children that you will give birth to in this marriage. You will not lack food and so on, right? And on the woman's side, the loyalty was I will not leave you. If you bring other women, no problem. We're all in this business together because it was a joint venture. The woman knew that she couldn't bear enough sons to tend to an entire how many acres of land that you have, the man had as farmland. So those are some of the things. But what has happened now? So that's history, right? And in that case, the man would say, as long as I am giving you food, clothing, shelter, I have done enough. It's not your business what I do outside with other women. But now things have changed.
Things have changed.
Women are not, to a great extent, depending on their husbands 100% for livelihood, right? In which case, your agreement of I will give you a roof, I have roof, I will give you clothes, I have many.
I like that.
Do you understand?
Wow.
I will. So the things that you would have said, and that is what's part of the problem. So men still feel I work so hard to give you what you have asked for. Woman, what do you want from me?
What more
Do you understand? What more do you want from me? Meanwhile, the woman is like, hello, I also go to work. I have salary. Maybe my money is even more than your own. So I don't understand what you're talking about here. So now the loyalty thing has changed. Now she's expecting that if I, after having all these things and I can take care of myself, say I am devoted to you, I also expect devotion from you. If I say I am committed to you, I expect commitment from you. So it has changed, and that's why communication becomes really important. So when you say we are in this relationship, what does it mean for you? What does it mean for me? And are we aligned?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Me, what I have to say is that I agree with what Mama said, but I'm sorry. That's from 5% of the 100. I'm sorry.
Which aspect of what she said? 'Cause I'm a bit
The
lost.
part where she said these days ladies can now I have a roof over my head as well. You understand? It's not just you.
Where did I arrive? How did I
KJ,
arrive
how
at that
did
percentage,
you meet?
please?
How did you meet out?
What
Did you meet that
statistics? Where
outside?
did we get that
Does-
statistics?
Doesn't she have their house?
Wait now. How many ladies?
Even if it's
Today's
a rented
world now.
apartment,
No, even if you
she
want to
has
take a
a
sample
roof
here.
over her head.
Mama is a lady. She's a lady. She's a lady. They all have roofs over their heads.
Bam.
They all have roofs over their
Yes.
head.
So I don't know where you got that sample
Wait
of 5%.
now.
Please
How
don't
come-
disrespect
wait
our women
now.
here.
I'm not disrespecting.
No,
I'm not disrespecting
no.
our women.
Don't do that.
I'm not
Sabi,
disrespecting. I'm
Nah.
not disrespecting our women. I'm saying that yes, there are women who can boast of having a roof over their head.
But
There
they're
are
not
women.
minority.
There are women. No, they are. There are women who can boast of being independent. Yes, but they are minority.
As
Well,
minor
okay,
as
so-
5%.
KJ, are you
Maybe
saying?
maybe I'm exaggerating that.
So
But
see,
there-
one thing
the
I've
number of
always
women
told
that are-
KJ is that where does he used to see his people?
Ah.
I used to
And
wonder.
actually
KJ
a
just said,
valid
where are you going to
question.
with that
That's a
percentage?
very
Does it mean
valid
even
question.
Because
in 2025,
my
if
friends
I
that
can
don't have a
house you,
roof over their
if I
Over
can
your
close
head.
it, are you trying to say even in 2025 as a man, if I can put a roof over your head, put cloth on your body, and food and everything, that it's a license
That's
for me to
ticket.
sleep
Is
around?
that what you're
To
saying?
cheat. Is that what
Oh,
she's
God.
Is that what you're
Stop cheating.
Amen.
Is
God
that what
bless
she's
you.
saying?
in the
that what
traditional
you're
man's
saying?
head, yes. As
That's
painful as it is
Are
for
you a
us to
traditional
agree.
Are you a traditional man,
See,
KJ?
Yeah,
listen-
peer pressure
wait,
from
wait,
old
wait.
people. Peer pressure
Okay, let's-
from
let's-
old
let's say-
people.
let's-
KJ's
let's-
problem right
Tradition.
now. That's
Peer
KJ's
pressure
problem.
from old people. Yes, I remember
KJ
now.
still a poor libation
So-
for
So even if you know why it's important to know that, right? Because even if it doesn't make sense, you're letting it influence you. You're not checking what they were doing to say, okay, they used to do this before, but really, does it make sense? So that's why this question she asked you is that: are you saying that because I am putting a roof over a woman's head, I am taking care of her, then it justifies me cheating because, like
Sleeping
I said,
around.
tradition,
It justifies
peer
sleeping
pressure
around.
from old people, from dead people, actually, not even just
Tradition
old.
is,
KJ.
So-
wait first. Tradition
Marry
is-
what she's
pressure
saying. Marry what
from
she's
dead
saying.
people. So
Marry what
join
she's
it.
saying with the fact that I think the big problem with having that mindset that I just described, like, oh, I do this, is that it hinders us from, even if we are capable of not cheating, even if we are capable of loyalty, we refuse to just
Yes.
change intentionally.
Because you just tell yourself that this is what they were doing, even if it doesn't make sense.
And some
Okay, wait,
cultures,
so I have a question.
I know, sorry, before your question, some cultures have actually labeled themselves as this is what our men do. You know, some cultures, I'm not mentioning names. I mean, one of them, I have a friend from one of those cultures, and she said that after her marriage, and so it's not as if she came from outside though, she's from that culture, right? In her own family, her parents, were faithful. There was no outside, there was no away game. But when she got married, her husband's mother called her and advised her, please, bear with my son. You know how our men are. Do you understand? He may do this outside and that outside, but please just bear with him. And then now narrated her own story of how she bore with her husband, the father of the young man, and is trying to say, if I could bear with my husband, I also expect you to bear with my son. And was saying it as it is normal. Rather, so there was nobody talking to this son to say, look, you are married now. Try, even if it is hard, do your best to be loyal. There was nobody saying that.
Wow.
Instead, people were going to talk to the lady to tell her to bear with the man.
To accept
So
it.
some cultures actually take it like it's normal.
Okay. I have two questions. The first question, I want to direct it to you. Then the second question is general. I'd like Mama and PK to answer that. So the first question is, to you personally, what is the role a man plays in your life, or what are those roles you expect from your man? One question.
Okay.
Then the second question, I'm throwing it to the ladies in the house. And I need you to be very sincere from the depth of your heart. Don't overschool it. Just calm down and be sincere. What
Call your man's name.
what really angers women when a man is a polygamist? Is it the fact that this poor man cannot cater for these women? Or the fact that it's just wrong for him to have many women?
You need to define wrong.
We need to define
Please,
wrong.
I would like to answer that question.
They will need
if
to
I
define
can.
wrong.
Yes. So
We'll
please,
start with
before-
her. There was
so
one directed to her.
let me
Your
answer
expectations.
your expectation.
Expectation.
And the other one was directed to Yoma inadvertently.
Obviously directed to her. So this generation, okay, let me say
Forget this
20,
generation.
Said you
You.
personally.
Me
You personally,
personally,
what do you expect
yes.
of your man?
You said, okay, Mama said roof over your head. I don't expect you to come and foot my bills. I'm not doing poverty alleviation scheme.
Hi.
Wait.
Okay.
KJ,
But you
wait.
said her
We're not
personally.
doing.
Okay.
We're not.
Is it that you know her?
Wait first now. Continue.
I'm not doing poverty alleviation scheme
okay.
like what we talked about last week. Neither am I doing Operation Feed the Nation.
Why are you really going there?
Wait,
Why do you start
I'm
from
heading
Operation Feed the
somewhere.
Nation?
Asking
Wait,
answer your
I'm answering your
question.
questions. Calm. Because from what you've been saying historically, and we looked at the
Biologically and
history,
everything.
and it was basically because the man could provide a roof over their head and food. I can do that for myself.
So why do you need a man?
According to Yoma, I've been listening to her. I've been listening to her. Coverage.
What coverage?
We have come to this coverage
Coverage.
again. This
Okay.
coverage, is it MTN?
Leadership.
What's it covering?
Is it MTN? Is it broadband?
No, let me know. Now, what's it covering? Like, what kind of coverage are you talking about?
What does coverage?
You can go and
covering
watch the
mean?
You can go and
previous
watch the
episodes.
previous
episode.
Yes.
Don't take
Spiritual
us
covering.
back.
Uche,
Don't
leave
take
her to
us
answer. What is
back.
covering?
Don't take us back.
No,
You
just
can
give me
go and watch.
highlights now.
You can
No,
watch.
no.
You can go and
Let
watch.
them watch it. Let them
Okay,
watch
okay,
it.
let
Go and
them
watch
watch.
it.
So, yeah,
Coverage,
continue.
coverage.
Leadership. Because even the Bible, let's divert a bit. Even the Bible says the man is the head. If the head is not good,
If it's not correct,
if this head is not correct, the whole bottom
Wisdom
is
man.
not
Wisdom man.
man.
Word in the
Yes,
house.
yes.
Wisdom man.
I need a leader.
Okay.
I need someone that can cover me. I need a partner.
Patina.
I need a partner.
She's-
what
she's-
women
I need
need.
And you don't
someone.
need your partner to have partners.
it's not a boardroom. It's not
I
a
need
boardroom.
someone I can come back from work or wherever and come and let me tell you what happened, and I'll be able to
A
pour
gist partner.
out. Like I'll feel very comfortable talking to you. But if I know you have partner one, partner My
You
life
could
is
even
my
be the
business.
I love that.
Of the
I love
next-
that. So
understand.
I hear you and I agree with you, which will lead me to this one is very simple for
No,
you
no,
to
no,
answer.
no, no, no.
Wait,
Let's
wait,
hear my
wait.
answer.
Don't ask, you
No,
said
no,
we
no,
are
no,
running
no,
out
no,
of
no,
time.
no,
KJ,
no,
wait.
sorry, wait.
Well,
So
okay,
if-
okay, wait.
if-
Let Yoma answer,
Yes,
please.
Yoma-
We are running out
Yoma
of
is
time.
the answer, okay? If he has all of this, and I know Yoma will say I'm going to this direction, but I mean,
Go ahead.
if,
You are
if he
heading
has
there.
all of this,
I know where you're heading.
if he has all of this and he's dead broke flat, you don't mind.
He has vision. Does he have vision?
Yeah, he has vision, but the vision has stayed to materialize.
The mission is taking time.
The vision has taken time.
Is he working
She will
towards
keep
his vision?
searching
I'm
until
just
she
asking-
finds
yes.
the right
Is he
one with the
working
right
towards-
Yes, he's working, but it's not working.
If he's my right,
He's walking.
He's working,
working
but
towards-
he's not working.
He's working,
My
but-
goodness.
The truth is that, you know, there's this excuse that we let me be honest, right? Outcomes, right process produces outcomes.
I agree,
Yeah.
ma. I agree, ma. Preach.
Let's stop
Preach,
excusing.
preach. Nonsense.
Bad
Nonsense.
behavior.
Mediocrity.
Bad behavior.
Yeah.
If you are 36, 35, and you have not made any form of success, something is wrong.
Something is wrong.
Actually, I
Yes.
agree.
Something is
I
wrong
agree.
with your process. I'm not saying that. See, bro, if you go and look at my car now, I need to change the backlights. There are things that we're looking and we're like, it could be better. But you must be able to see something that shows that this person has had some
existed.
process.
Yeah.
Otherwise, village people may be involved.
Yes.
Village people have job.
So except God comes down to tell me that I'm the one that has the power to kill the demons in his life. No. If I cannot see any trace, I'm not saying that. See, you might not even have
I
all
agree
the
with
money
you, Yoma.
now.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
let
but
it
you
be that there
have-
was one time that you were doing well. That
You're
we
doing
can see
well,
that-
and this is
we
just
we can see
a
that this is a rough patch.
rough
Something
patch.
happened.
Okay.
But you see all those
A
ones
track
that,
record should be
Yeah,
there.
we have been going for many, and you say
I
that
mean,
you have vision.
nothing happened.
Daddy, please.
God bless
It's
you.
project,
So
it's
now,
project.
so answer my other question.
So
Sorry,
that
no,
we
you.
can close.
Let's
They
answer.
said- they said that time is up.
Time is
So
up.
please,
no.
so that we can close.
Time always runs out on this show.
Okay, so let's answer my
For
second
me, I
question.
think that question is what are women really angry about,
Yes.
right? So women are emotional beings.
Okay.
Let's understand that, right? We love from our hearts. Personally, if I'm with someone and there's someone else, it invalidates what I share with you.
Okay. Personally,
So
I
I'm
love
not
that.
angry because sometimes people think that when women are offended about cheating is maybe
Because of what
pride,
happened.
ego, those little things. It's a lie. Even the ones that are screaming with all those things, deep down is the pain of feeling like they are not enough. Deep down is the pain of feeling like everything that they had with you is a lie.
Okay.
So that's really what hurts women. Because we take what we share with someone that we treasure seriously. Remember that women are nurturers. They are created to nurture. They are created to nurture. So when we give ourselves to someone who trashes it breaks us. Men need to understand that it breaks women. It's not that they are just cheating. It's that you even traditionally, in those days, the women were suffering. They were just quiet.
Because they didn't have a choice.
They were
agree.
hurting
They didn't have a
inside. They were just quiet because I know I know my grandmother's story, and I know that there was pain because of my stepmom.
Okay.
The presence of my stepmom, as amazing as my grandfather is amazing. The reason why we grew up with so much love started from him. So he's an incredible man. He was an incredible man. But guess what? As amazing as he was, that other woman caused my grandmother pain. So I think that men need to know that.
It pains
It's
you
pain.
people. So
Please,
that's
Keji,
painful.
can I add
It's
something to
painful.
what she just
Okay,
said?
okay, go ahead,
actually
Uche. So,
painful.
Just 10 seconds. I think what you just described, if it's perfect, except that raising it as an answer to what he just said, I think it would have been just put humans. A better way to let a man understand what a woman feels when they're heartbroken, just simply return the question, how would you feel walking in on your woman with another man on top of her? That's exactly how they feel.
I'll eat
Because we are humans.
Yeah, but
There's no,
they tend
we are-
to make you feel
women
like the
are
women don't
humans.
have a right to feel.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No,
Women
I-
are humans. They feel what
let
you
me,
feel.
let me tell you how far that feeling can go. So recently, a man gave an account. He just got out of prison. And someone was asking him what happened. He was a soldier. He came back from one of his tours of duty and arrived home to find his wife with another man. He couldn't handle it. He killed the guy and he ended up in prison. So that's how bad. So this is a case where somebody could do. So imagine the kind of pain, hurt, anger, everything that triggered him to do what he did to that other guy, right? That gives you an idea of how bad it is when you find out that somebody is cheating on you. It's just that in some cases, or in all cases, you have to control yourself. You can't say, "Oh, I'm so angry, I'm so upset, I'm gonna kill somebody," right? But that's how
the
deep
thing.
it goes.
It's the sigh of relief
This
for
is this
me.
is touching.
I was
It's the
looking
sigh
at
of
you.
relief for me.
Why are you looking at me?
Sorry, so I should say it again.
No, you
Was
don't
it so bad?
You don't need to say it again.
It's
I've
okay.
actually listened to KJ, I've listened to Yoma. So, Mr. Uche, let me ask you, as a married man, as a married man, do
Okay.
you think black men can actually change these narratives? Because it seems like it's becoming a norm, like that getting used to the fact that, oh, it's a man's nature. You hear a man say it's a man's nature to cheat. Like, do you think they can actually change this narrative? 'Cause
Well,
KJ, don't say anything.
So I think I had already, I had said it, I had answered this earlier. Any human being is capable of changing
Thank you.
whatever it is.
Thank you.
The only reasons why they will not change is that there is no consequence that eats directly off of them. For example, if you say every marriage should be consummated, or even relationship that we are committing to, if you say it should be solemnized in the presence of Amadioha, and everybody is swearing by that the bleeding head of goat, men will not cheat.
No,
Oh yes. Why will you cheat? For what?
Because they know that the moment they cheat, that Amadioha does not have
He
mercy.
does not have
He does not
mercy.
have.
Straight up.
So I will tell you that yes, anybody is capable
Thunder.
of changing is lack of adequate consequences that would actually. They know that they will tell the woman like, is it that just you're not the only one.
It's only
Just
small-
go back and
only
build your
small
home
now, only
and all
small.
of this. Yes, while it's good to build your home, I mean, cheating is not. I personally don't think cheating should make a man or a woman leave the marriage. When you were saying for better, for worse. Something that sounds like worse shouldn't appear and you are bailing out on the relationship.
Yeah,
Ah,
but we
Uche.
pray, against
yes. No, we pray against
You
worse.
understand?
But when you are
saying
saying
for
for
better,
we
better,
have
for
been
worse,
worse.
realize that it can actually come to that. Of course, you know my stance on cheating.
Yeah.
But no, actually, we should stay. If you actually have that
So
mindset
it's-
of I'm going to stay in the marriage. The only reason why I think people should actually walk out on marriage is where physical abuse or abuse
It's
actually
only
comes in.
physical, Uche. Because
That's why I said abuse.
yeah, and
because,
you know, I would like to
Emotional.
add right to this part that you're saying, because somebody will say, "Oh, physical," but yes, you might say, "Oh, let me forgive, let me stay," and the guy keeps going. Today he comes with
Going back.
HIV, tomorrow he comes with hepatitis B, the next day he comes with syphilis, and so on and so forth, and you're staying and you're collecting all. Before you know it, you're the one that is dying before him. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So really, just look at that. That's just another factor.
I agree.
How about the part where this person demeans you and belittles you, and you come to you're less than yourself just because this person treats you like trash? Have you thought about that part?
abuse.
Do you understand? So
Yeah.
there are different forms of abuse. It's not just physical.
And I think that cheating is abuse as well.
So yes,
Cheating is
and in
an
fact,
emotional
if you-
I take what I said
and
earlier
you know,
back.
and you
Actually,
if you
I
go
agree.
by sorry 1 minute, if you go by what Jesus said, right? Was it Jesus that said it?
Do I know? Am I in your mind?
The place that they talked about divorce now, if for the sake
Except
of
on grounds of infidelity, is
What- who said it?
Jesus.
Jesus. So you see, it's even there in the Bible. See, I know that there are cases where somebody will say, okay, well, it was a mistake. It will never happen again. Something. And the person is deliberately taking steps.
Yes.
Yes, that one's different. But when somebody's just like, yeah, I did it. Oh, it's in my nature. I'm a man. I got so much to. Better check it.
Okay, they have said we should close.
All right, darling.
All right. So I would like I would not want to bring this to a close, but we have to close, and that's why I've been doing umpire since, so that we close, so that our viewers will not see that we have overshot the time. But it's been an interesting conversation. It's been intense. It's been feisty. It's been a lot of things. But I hope that you get the sense in which we are looking at this concept. Yes, there are the expectations, and then there's the reality. And the reality is, it's not just men, it's not just black men. There are women. Cheating itself in whatever form should not be tolerated. It should become a position where, if you consider that the other person is human and I don't like to be treated in this way, if you treat the other person the way you like to be treated, this whole concept of cheating and all of that will not come up in relationships. So whether it is a man, a black man, white man, whoever, if a relationship is a commitment between two people, then it is expected that everyone faces up and counts the cost of what this commitment will take. And if you cannot keep that cost, if you cannot pay that price, then don't get into it. But we cannot keep, and that's why I began to say it from the beginning, we cannot keep treating relationships as if they are just, we cannot treat relationships with levity. Relationships are serious business. And if you're going to do any business, it presupposes that you will count the cost, pay the price, and engage and execute the business. If you can't do relationship right, then don't get into that ship or into that boat. If you can't do it right, don't get into that boat.
Awesome. Fantastic. Thank you so much for bringing us to a wonderful wrap-up of today's episode. And I want to thank you who have stayed with us through the whole thing. Join us again next week. If you know people that need this, and I'm sure you know them, go ahead and share this video with them. Like and subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. And we'll see you next week on Common Sense for Relationships. But remember, like we always say,
Common sense is not so common.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Let's go. Let's go.